for me, I didn't schedule any unofficial visits. That's something as a student athlete you can do anytime in the process. You just essentially go schedule to go with the admissions department at the school, and you'll visit the school, get a tour maybe. You may get to meet the coach on an unofficial visit, or maybe you're on there for a camp, something of that nature, and you maybe get a tour from the coaches, and it's just kind of an unofficial visit. You can do as many of those as you want. Official visits are a little bit more complicated. Excuse me. Official visits, you have to be actually invited by a college coach to come and see the school. They're going to pay for your flight. They're going to pay for your travel. They're going to pay for your food. They're going to have you stay with the team and players. I went on 2 official visits, one to the University of New Mexico, one to Dallas Baptist University. In both situations, they brought my family. They brought me, and I don't think they paid for my parents to travel down there, but I flew in. They took me out to dinner. I went to their practices, and usually they'll take you to like a football game. But it's very much that the coach has to initiate that and invite you to come to an official visit, where they're going to basically pay for everything and really try and pamper you and show you why you should come to that school. So that was my experience, and I would say it's probably pretty typical to most student athletes, that official visits, it's going to come directly from the coach. So it's about building that relationship beforehand to set that up to where they want to bring you into the school. Danny,
make a mistake, unofficial or official visit, those are pretty much invited, and that coach needs to know who you are. They need to have probably had a couple conversations with you before they're inviting you to that campus. But if that coach really likes you, they are going to invite you to campus. That's a huge part of what I did as a recruiting coordinator, was trying to get to that threshold where that athlete was going to get to my campus. Invariably, every campus has its own feel, its own vibe. I am, intentionally setting up that visit to showcase the best of what that school has to offer. But I'm not just throwing whatever at the wall to see which sticks. I'm very intentional with who I'm inviting to campus, because that's my time too. That's my time away from the team, other recruiting duties, other things going on in the athletic department. If I'm going to sit down with you, even for an unofficial visit, that is a not paid visit, I need to be pretty sure that you're someone that I want to actively recruit. So that visit of campus is a huge step in the recruiting process, but long before then, you need to have expressed your interest to that coach. You're filling out questionnaires, you're sending the emails, potentially you're on the phone with that coach. But that coach, if they are interested, they're going to try to get you to campus one way or another. And I think an unofficial visit where that coach is not paying for you to be there is a great way for you to, as the student athlete, as the prospective student athlete, a great way for you to basically say, hey, I'm committed enough to take that unofficial visit to campus to figure out if this is one that I'm going to consider down the line. Now, if you're lucky enough to be offered that official visit where that coach is paying for you to be there, paying for you to fly out, maybe paying for a hotel, paying for your meals, that's a huge commitment on the end of that coach. And that, in most cases, means that you're going to be offered a roster spot or potentially a scholarship if it works out both ways, right? But for you, again, as a prospective student athlete, like, you need to figure out which schools those are, which ones you want to commit to for at least an unofficial visit, in hopes of going through that process to land an official visit offer from that coach.
Hey, everyone. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, and I know you did, click our logo so you can subscribe to our channel and check out the other videos on our page for all things recruiting.